All right, y'all. Flip-flop operator here. Excuse me, I'm still new to the YouTube stuff. But today we're going to be running some EDC drills. I am packing the Staccato CS. I've got a Trigicon SRO and a TLR8 laser light. Thing's freaking sweet. But yeah, we're just going to run some drills today. Just basic stuff I like to practice in the backyard. We're gonna be running just standard appendix carry stuff, some targets, and yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Maybe give you guys some stuff to practice too. I've also got the cool Dominican outfielders. What's up? So you guys can see my POV. But yeah, just gonna run through some drills. We'll do one with the POV and then just one on camera, and we'll have some fun. Hopefully get some good practice in. Yeah, let's do it. It was funny, I was just about to start shooting and this little string on my hoodie here just got caught in my freaking safety. So that's another funny example of, you know, check your attire, check your fit, make sure nothing gets caught, nothing's loose, just shit like that. All right, so the first drill I'm gonna do, 10 yards. We're just gonna be shooting these silhouette targets here, the big boys. I'm gonna do 10 yards double tap, 10 yards from concealed. So personally also, I'm gonna start a whole fucking argument in the comment section here, but I normally don't carry one in the chamber. Just preference. I don't want to blow my dick off. I mean, look, if I'm out of town at a sketchy gas station that I've never been to and it's dark out, yeah, I'll fucking pack one. But if I'm just at fucking Publix going to get some chicken, probably not going to pack one in the chamber. Oh, but you gotta leave 0.25 seconds again, and oh. Like, okay. I'm not trying to shoot my dick off. Even though it's not a SIG I'm packing, it's a Staccato, but still, shit happens, all right? So we're gonna run a couple drawing, racking, double tap, and then we're also gonna practice with one in the chamber also. And then also another thing too, when I do carry appendix, I try to keep it just slightly pointed away from the good stuff, if you know what I mean. It's just at a slight angle, you can see. It's not hanging out on the good stuff, so don't keep it on the good stuff. Especially if you're packing a 320, because your girlfriend might not hang around. God forbid something goes wrong. All right, but yeah, let's jump into it. So we're gonna draw, rack, double tap. I'm gonna do one from the camera and then one from the Dominican outfielders, made of glasses. All right, let's do it. We got the old shot timer here. Let's get into it. She's a little sticky. Uh-oh, hold on. All right, here we go. Let's, you know what, while I have one in the chamber, let's just see the difference real quick. So I saved half a second with one in the chamber. Obviously having one in the chamber is going to be faster. I'm not arguing that, but like I said, it's all preference. To me, it's preference, the situation you're in. You know, like I said, just going to get some fucking chicken tenders, you probably don't need to pack one. If you're at a sketchy gas station, I'd probably pack one. Let's keep practicing though. I think we'll get faster racking the more we warm up here. 225, we're getting a little faster. Let's do one more rack. .207. See, it's coming down already. Now, of course, as I practice one in the chamber too, it'll probably get faster also. So fastest double tap out is 207. One in the chamber. Let's do 2 sets. One miss. 177, one miss. Another miss. 199. I need to slow down. Trying to be way too fast here. There we go. 514. There's no way that's right. Oh shit, let me grab on another mag. Do one in the chamber now. Double tap. $192. Let's run it back one more time. $174. Beautiful. Keep it under 2 seconds, especially with one in the chamber. All right, let's do a new drill. Let's do one more. $229. All right, let's do one in the chamber now. One miss. 193. All right, another really good drill to practice that personally I need to practice more myself is these kind of close-up, up and personal drills, to where this drill is kind of replicating like someone's on you, they got a hold of you, and you just got to draw and just pop. You know, you're protecting your face, your head, and you're just gunning 2 shots from the hip. Great drill to practice. Let's see how we do. For this drill, I am doing one in the chamber, but I'll also do a set of rack and one also. So this drill is just really going to consist of drawing, protecting your head, and from the hip, double tap, pop. This pretend like you're wrestling someone off you with this drill, you know. Like that. My pistol is ported too, so that gas hits you pretty good. Definitely got to get used to it. Let's do one more. That was 155. Not a bad group. All of them center chest. You know, it's definitely enough to drop them if someone's wrestling you. All right, let's do 2 sets of racking them. So this is where the argument is going to come in. It's like, oh, you should have one in the chamber, you know? You know, if I'm in a sketchy enough scenario where I think someone's going to be trying to fucking wrestle me, then yeah, I'll put one in the chamber. But your daughter's fucking ballet rehearsal, you probably don't need to pack one in the chamber. It's all preference though. Everyone do what you want. All right, let's do it. So this one we will be racking and then shooting. Kobe. Sorry, rest in peace, Kobe. LeBron. We say LeBron now, right? LeBron, I think, yeah. All right, one more. 3. So again, obviously one in the chamber is going to be faster, but it's all preference, you know. But that's another good drill I like to practice. You know, it's just good to have those fundamentals. You can always practice something different, something new. All right, on to the next drill. From the we're racking one this time. Beautiful. 188. And this time, one in the chamber. .144. First two are right here, next two are right up here. Blew his shoulder out. Alright, let's keep moving. Alright, so I actually made up this drill. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big silhouette targets. I saw this crazy video online of, long story short, this dude was at a red light and this car came up very slowly behind him and tapped the back of him to initiate an accident. So it's dark at night too. The guy slowly pulls up, he jumps out of his car to go inspect the damage, and as he was inspecting, 5 dudes jumped out the side, rushed him. I think that was the end of the video. I assume they probably jacked him up a little bit and robbed his car. But yeah, that was a very interesting video. So we're gonna practice that. I'm gonna start at the 5-yard line, and then on the beep, we're going to pretty fast, not as fast as we can, but pretty fucking fast, like there's 5 guys charging at you, trying to kill you fast. Walk back, draw, and engage all 5 targets. So let's see how that goes. But I'm sure some of you have seen that video. If not, I'm sure you can look it up. But it's a great video. If someone ever hits you at night very slowly, then maybe think twice, or always keep that thing on you. But, all right, let's do it. So same thing. We're gonna do 1 set racking, and then 1 set with 1 in the chamber. Let's run it. That was sloppy as fuck. Let's try that again. Oh, stand by. Gotta reload. You know, another thing too is like, practice how you fight. Train in your just regular clothes that you wear. You know, I'm wearing t-shirt, short, and fucking flip-flops here. You know, my Monday through Friday, I'm fully kitted out in work boots and everything. So when it's my time off, I'm rocking shorts and flip-flops 9 times out of 10. So if this is what I'm gonna be wearing most of the time, then this is what I'm gonna be training in. So that's another good thing to keep in mind. But all right, we're reloaded. Let's finish this drill. So we're gonna do rack, 5 yards on the timer, walk back fastly, engage all 5 targets, 1 racked, 1 with 1 in the chamber. Hello there. 4-2-4, not bad. All 5 targets were engaged. Threats are eliminated. I mean, hopefully if you're ever in a situation like that, after the first shot, they're all gonna fuck off, but always good to drop them off, especially if you have the chance to, you know? All right, 1 in the chamber this time. Three, 4, 4. Saved a second. So again, 1 in the chamber is always going to be faster, but like I said, just you do what you want. To me, it depends on the situation I'm in. So I don't want to shoot my dick off. But yeah. All right, next drill. All right, we're racking. .363. One in the chamber this time. .420, I missed that one, so I re-engaged. All right, next drill, we're going to do draw, rack, 3 rounds, 20 yards, big silhouette, and then same thing, 1 in the chamber, 3 rounds. Just gonna keep rotating like that. Another thing I want to say too is I've seen videos where, like, God forbid you ever have to drop someone in a situation, but I've seen videos where the good guy with the gun will drop the shooter and then he gets fucking smoked because he's got a firearm out and the cops see someone with a firearm and they don't know what's going on, so they're fucking shooting anyone with a gun, if you know what I mean. So just because you're a good guy with a gun, be very careful. Especially, honestly, I've never been in a situation like that. I hope I never am, but I always tell myself if I am and I drop someone, as soon as I drop them, do a scan, make sure he doesn't have any buddies, put that fucking shit away. You know, I mean, get out of there. Like, you drop them, great, they're dropped, put it away and run out and fucking go find a cop and just tell him, hey, there's a guy dead on aisle 9 by the fucking Cheerios, so go check it out. Just always be aware of that. All right, 3 rounds though, 20 yards, draw, and rack, draw, and then 1 in the chamber. Maybe I'll do a POV of in front and behind. All right, 1 in the chamber. Safety first. Reload. That was fucking horrible. But hey, that's why we're out here practicing, right? All right, let's try that again. 1 in the chamber. There we go. 269, a little better. Maybe I'll give you guys 1 from behind too. I'm not sure how this is gonna turn out, but we'll see. Could look kind of sick. Let's try it. Hopefully y'all can see that. I'm not gonna go crazy editing on my first YouTube video here, so sorry. Let's do 1 with the Dominican outfielders. I'm part Cuban, so I can say that. It's 2025. No one hate me. All right, 20 yards, 3 rounds. Actually, let's do rack 1 first. All right. .303. 1 miss, I think. Well, we got 2 hits, so he should be fucked. All right, 1 in the chamber. That was sloppy. .335. You know, this thing is, it's a 3.5-inch barrel. She's, I'll be honest, she's a very snappy girl. But she gets the job done. But honestly, 20 yards for this thing, it's it's still a good shot for sure. All right. All right, and for the final drill, I think we're just gonna do double tap and headshot. 2 in the chest, 1 in the head, 1 from rack, 1 in the chamber on the steel silhouette. So let's run it. Shooter is not ready. Side of his head, but should get the job done. All right, 1 in the chamber. Missed the headshot, but redeemed myself. All right, let's do him from the Metas. All right, 2 in the chest, 1 in the head. We've got 1 in the chamber. On the timer. Just hit his cheek. Now let's do 1 with a rack. There we go. 276. Beautiful. All right, y'all. Well, I hope you liked me acting like an idiot in the backyard. Just having fun, just practicing. You know, I'm no professional. I was in the Coast Guard for 5 years, but look, I'm not a fucking Navy SEAL, so I'm just a retard that loves to shoot. Oh, am I allowed to say that? Sorry. I'm just the guy that likes to shoot. We shoot a lot, as you can see. I think that's from like a couple months probably. But yeah, no, we just like to have fun. I'm fortunate enough to have this in my backyard, so obviously very, very blessed. I built this range all myself though. A lot of shoveling, a lot of dirt, a lot of sheriffs coming over and knocking on our door and having to explain ourselves to them. No, they were cool. But yeah, hello YouTube. Let me know if you guys want me to make more videos and whatnot. Not a big YouTube guy. I'll try to edit this the best I can. If you guys want me to make more, maybe I'll put some more time and effort into it. But yeah, I'm gonna go play some Arc Raiders with my buddies. So comment down below if you wanna go get some goop, do some looting. All right, till next time. Like and subscribe.